I'd like you to imagine for a moment that you're a woman who's been having problems with substance use. Society tells you that you don't match up with our expectations of a proper woman. You're supposed to be a wife, a mother, a caretaker, a nurturer. But you're also dealing with the fact that you might not fit the molds of a proper addict either. You're a double deviant, they tell you. You're not what we're expecting. Historically, substance use research has focused on men's needs in recovery. And early addiction research emphasised this patriarchal idea of women as being weak or more disturbed than men. But it's become really clear that we can't ignore the complexities of gender and how it impacts addiction and recovery. Opioid use has hugely affected women, with rises in prescription opioid use as well as use of illegal opioids like heroin. Women make up around 1/3 of people getting treatment for opioid use, but given all of these patriarchal and societal notions of addiction and treatment, it's become really important for us to understand how well our treatment services are meeting women's needs. So my PhD research is focused on women who are accessing treatment for opioid use disorder. What do these women look like when they enter treatment? Do they look different than men? What risks do they present with? What are their actual experiences of opioid use and treatment, and how have these been shaped by their gender? And how can we ensure that women have a safe space to access treatment where the intricacies of being a woman who uses substances are understood? So I've completed a review of published research in this area, which showed that women often report negative or mixed experiences of treatment across a range of things, including their interactions with staff, experiences of stigma, and really strict treatment rules. A woman in one study talked about the challenges of being a woman and trying to get help for her opioid use. The system sets us up to fail, she said. Another one of my studies showed how risk factors for opioid overdose, so things like polysubstance use, age, living arrangements, tend to accumulate differently for men and for women, which is really important in treatment planning and making sure that we provide people with adequate and specific support when they leave treatment. I'm also planning to interview women in treatment to understand all of these experiences even more, including how they have been shaped by the fact that they are women who are trying to navigate a typically male-focused and male-dominated treatment system. So overall, this research will provide us with an understanding about what more we can do to help women who are using opioids and want to get help. It will help us understand how we can make policy or service level changes to ensure that women who use opioids can receive effective care where they feel safe and respected, where their needs can be properly met, and where they're free from this expectation that they need to look like a proper woman or a proper addict in order for them to have the best shot at recovery.